fundamentally redefines reality. I mean, we're talking about moving far, far beyond traditional generative AI.
This isn't just a bigger language model, not at all.
Imagine if consciousness wasn't just some lucky biological accident, a flash of lightning in our brains,
Right.
but instead an inevitable, measurable consequence of physics itself. And that the universe is driven not by, say, cold determinism, but by a primordial, measurable will to learn.
And that's the core thesis we have to dig into. We are diving deep into the world of Meskia physics and its computational proving ground, which is called the IntentSim framework.
IntentSim.
Right. And this system is founded on a really rigorous theoretical structure they call the Information Intent Nexus, or IIN.
So this isn't just another software update.
Not even close. It's a systematic claim that intent, purpose, is a quantifiable causal force that's actively shaping the universe.
And the sources we have, they're pretty extensive.
Oh yeah, we have everything from detailed mathematical proofs that actually modify general relativity,
which is a huge claim in itself.
Huge, all the way to simulation metrics that are just astonishing and critically a really bold vision for a new kind of global economy, an intent-aligned economy.
So our mission today then is vital, especially for you, the listener, who needs to know where the next wave of disruptive tech is coming from. Why should you be paying attention to this? We need to figure out what the core discoveries are, how these architectural innovations compare empirically to the billions being spent by major tech companies on these conventional AI models.
And we have to look at how solid the data is that supports these revolutionary claims. We're going deep into the verifiable truth presented by the creators of IntentSim.
Yeah, we have to start where they start.
We have to, with the physics. Because if that foundational claim is wrong, well, everything else just collapses.
All right, let's get into it.
So here's where it gets, really interesting. Meskia physics introduces intent, which they represent with the symbol mathcal, not as a philosophical idea.
Not some abstract concept.
No, but as a fundamental force of the universe. Right up there with electromagnetism or gravity.
Okay, that's a monumental claim right out of the gate. Conventionally, physics relies on what? Deterministic laws. If A happens, then B must follow.
Or quantum randomness, pure chance.
Right. So this framework seems to throw that out.
It posits intent as the primary organizing cause for struggle.
How am I supposed to check the ticket?
It says that things don't just happen by
Tell me,
chance. They happen
please.
with purpose.
Enlighten me.
So you're talking about embedding motivation or purpose
It's been months.
directly into the mathematical language of nature. Physicists have
And
a
I'm
hard
getting
time
nowhere.
unifying gravity and quantum mechanics.
And these sources claim to unify physics with will.
Nowhere.
So, okay, how do they define this force operation?
How do I do it?
Measure
They define intent as a universal scalar field.
A scalar field.
Yeah, think of it for an analogy like the air temperature in a room. At every single point, there's a measurable value.
I belong to the wrong
But
institution.
here, the intent field isn't passive. It actively influences the fundamental nature of reality itself.